YouTube, what's good with it? This your boy Censor coming to you from Censor Me today with another video. Man, I just want to let y'all know I had a wonderful weekend. Shout out to all the mothers. I hope y'all got what y'all wanted for Mother's Day. You know what I'm saying? But I'm really disappointed. I'm disappointed in our community, man. I must say, man. I'm disappointed in how there are some black women, quite a bit of them, that are celebrating Kevin Samuel's death as if him dying is going to make the black community better. As if him dying gives them some type of uh, comfort in their situation. Like, as if him dying is going to put money in their pocket. Like, I don't get it. You feel me? Like, I understand that Kevin Samuels may have came a lot of times sideways, as people would call it, to a lot of women that would call into his show. But it's like, man, you know what? The truth sometimes can hurt, and it need to be put in your face sometimes in order for you to change your perception and your vision on what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? And the direction you headed in life. And I must say I have to personally myself, I mean, the man was just always on point. I mean, he never really said stuff to me that was sideways. It just would be sideways to those that he was directing it, that stuff to, basically what he was talking about. And when it came to men, like, he never bit his tongue with men either. I mean, society can be harsh and things can be harsh and people are harsh sometimes, but it is what it is when it comes to what makes people tick and what people really desire. A lot of people out here, they walking around with masks on, you know what I'm saying, because they really they're not being, or they're not projecting, well, they're projecting who they are actually on other people, instead of just being content and understanding that they're entitled to be how they want to be, because guess what, this is their life. Everyone makes choices and decisions. The hard part is just understanding them and accepting them. So it's like, I mean, he was very critical on men, very critical, for sure, for the first 5 years, I would say, of his whole podcast. Like, when he talked about being a high value man, I mean, he knocked a lot of heads, believe me, and when I first listened to him, he even ruffled my feathers to make me understand that, hey man, you gotta go out here and really make it happen in life, because there are certain things that are expected of you. You know what I'm saying? And if you ain't coming with those certain tools, you know what I mean, you really is not finna have the first pickings and choices in life when it comes to women. And that just is what it is. I mean, life ain't fucking fair. You know what I'm saying? And that just is what it is. But at the same time, he also uplifted men as well, black men especially, to tell us how the corporate world views things, and how there is levels to certain type of social clubs, and just being around certain people in life. I mean, and most people hang around like-minded people. You bullshitting. Fuck, damn bee almost came in this bitch trying to sting me. Is that a spider too? Damn! Nigga, I got all kind of bugs in this bitch trying to fuck a nigga up. Anyway, yeah, but back to what I was saying. Yeah, it's like, man, it really doesn't make sense, you know what I mean, for people to like celebrate a man's death when all he was doing what other people do. Simon, for instance, he critiques people in the most rudest fucking way possible. You know what I'm saying? He does it just to get a joke and a laugh out of the shit, because he understands, that sometimes the dire, direct truth is the most funniest shit and the realest shit. You know what I mean? Be the funniest shit. So, damn, I had a spider coming in there trying to come in my shit and a fucking bumblebee waltz. Look around in this motherfucker. Ain't really been rolling this whip around, you know what I'm saying? Although this is my baby, I've been letting it rest, you know what I'm saying? Cause we finna get on the road, you know what I mean, this summer. Most definitely coming to a city near you. So, you know what I'm saying? Look out for your boy Sincere. You know what I'm saying? And the Censor Me Today band, you know what I'm saying? Gang. So, yeah, it's like, man, it's just crazy, like, how people really, you know, will celebrate on your downfall, man. Like, I understand that's why you got to really have, you know what I'm saying, a tight circle and you know, really socialize with people that's doing things you want to do and that's actually already doing it and that's on a higher level than you know what I'm saying? Not being an opportunist or nothing like that, but just, you know, getting in where you fit in with people that have a commonality, you know what I'm saying, and common interests and stuff like that. But it's like, man, and even how they tried to say, like, oh, this woman killed them, and, man, you know, they just had all these different things that they came up with to try and, you know what I mean, knock that man's character. Now he dead, you know, he can't defend himself, you know what I'm saying, because they wouldn't do it. They wouldn't have done it when he was alive, you know what I'm saying, because he would have, you know, went ahead and knocked their head off, you know what I'm saying, with words, though, you know, not physical violence, you know what I mean, and, you know what I'm saying, because there's power in conversation and words. And the thing is, man, Kevin Samuels was most definitely a conversationalist, you know what I'm saying, on a high level, you know what I'm saying, and an image consultant, you know, so he knew the proper way to handle all things, you know what I'm saying. Like, he's very good about being calm, cool, and collected, you know what I'm saying, and staying poised, even sometimes when people irritated him and stuff like that. So, you know, I salute him. You know, like I said, the first time I listened to him, you know, the truth, it hurt it, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, did it make me better? Yes, it did. It made me pop my collar and say, okay, man, you know what I'm saying? I got what it takes, man. Let me go ahead and level up, you know what I mean? And I'm going to keep leveling up, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Kevin Samuels. But it's like, man, black community, man, we got to do better, you feel me? Like, even as a whole, like, just even, you know, not alone with Kevin Samuels, you know, because he talked about a lot of high value stuff, but, you know, how, like, not to even worry about Pookie and Ray Ray, because the type of women that want them is not even the type of women you should be even, you know, dealing with. You know, those type of women are low value, low class, you know what I'm saying? They don't even got the type of same goals as you know what I mean? So, you know, you're really supposed to, you know, go ahead and look at things for what they is and not how you want them to be. You know what I'm saying? In life, it's a lot of deception out here, man. And he wanted to just make sure that, you know, he went ahead and crossed the T's and dot the I's when it comes to realizing, you know what I'm saying, how men, you know, view women and how women view men. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, there's certain qualifications, you know what I mean, that certain women like, you know what I'm saying? They like what they like, and then we like what we like. We like big booties, you know what I'm saying, slim waist and big titties. That's what we like, you feel me? Pretty face, all that, you know what I mean? And at the same time, women, you know what I'm saying, they want that Paul Bunyan Johnson, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Get in there, you feel me? Beat it up her, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like, hey, man. You gotta work what you work with, you know what I mean, when it comes to that. You know what I'm saying? You can always change your appearance, you know what I'm saying? You can always get your teeth fixed. You can always do certain things, you know what I'm saying, to beautify yourself a little bit more, you know what I mean? And, you know what I'm saying? Just make sure you love you the best way you can, you know what I mean? Because that's what it's all about, you know, self-love, you know what I'm saying? And also understanding how society views things, you know what I'm saying? Because although you have your own perspective of things, it doesn't mean it lines up with what society views, the way society view things. So, you know what I'm saying, you got to come correct and sometimes align. You know, now I ain't saying get your self-esteem from people, you know what I mean, because you should always feel good about yourself, you know what I'm saying, and, you know, be who you are. You can't try to be somebody else, but at the same time, I mean, you know, it's different strokes for different folks, and everybody don't like the same thing. So you just gotta find somebody that like you and want you. But at the same time, does every woman like money? Yes. Does most women like shopping? Yes. You know what I'm saying? Does every woman want that Cinderella story where she found her Prince Charming? Yes. Where she can, you know, do as she wish, you know what I'm saying? Not have to work, you know, and really only got to worry about pleasing a man, yes. But the thing is what he wanted to most definitely divide and put out there and let people know so that it don't go over your head is that, hey man, yes, your beauty equates to money when it comes to man, but at the same time, you have to be more than just beautiful. You have to be a server. You have to, make sure that you're gonna keep your man happy, you know what I'm saying, to where his eyes ain't gonna wander elsewhere, you know what I'm saying, and that as well, he can always be focused because the home is taken care of because you got that handle, you know what I'm saying. He could go out there and get the money, you know what I mean. And a lot of women nowadays in the black community, they just want something for free, and that's all communities. I'm not just gonna say black communities because I think that's just something that's going around now, whole culture or whatnot, you know what I'm saying. It's been glorified. And hey, I ain't knocking it. Do what you do and do it well if you're gonna do it, but I'm just saying, you know what I mean, when it comes to society and what they promote, a woman, she can do things that men can't do, but at the same time, men can do things a woman can't do, and that's why you got to come together to have that perfect balance. That's how I feel, you know what I'm saying. But does society, view men as a provider? Of course, it is what it is. So, but hey man, like I say, it's disgusting though when someone tries to actually come correct and be totally 100% brutal, honest, and to help society and help the community out, mainly black people. I hate to say it, our community is suffering, man. It's a misunderstanding between black men and black women, and I don't know how that happened. Well, I do know how it happened, but at the same time, that's a whole nother video, and I'm not gonna get into that. But I do know that things have to come together for the better eventually, and I'm hoping that it does. But at the same time, I mean, it's looking like it won't, in all actuality and reality, because like I said, like feminism and all this other stuff is being promoted amongst all cultures, and it's like a lot of, I don't know, like I don't feel like no woman should take on no masculine energy at all. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a woman should always stay in her femininity. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, will she get mad? Yeah, she get irritated. Yeah, but at the same time, she's supposed to be reserved like a queen. You feel me? And always, you know what I'm saying, be in her feminine mode, because that's what she's supposed to reside in. You know what I'm saying? Let the man do all of that other, you know what I'm saying, all that gangster shit and all of that. But hey, man, it's kind of like, genders are switch, the role switches. You know what I'm saying? Most definitely happening now in 2022. Women are being men and men are being women. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what they want. And matter of fact, I heard they're like trying to make it to where now in school, little kids don't verify as a boy or a girl. So that's a whole nother subject as well. It's on some weird stuff, but it's like I appreciate Kevin Samuels because, man, he helped me become my most alpha male self. You know what I'm saying? To understand that, hey, it is what it is. You out here alone. You out here to do it and get it. You know what I'm saying? You may get some help here and there from the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Or some direction. More importantly, that's what you want to have, is direction from the Most High, because He ain't gonna lead you wrong. And I got Juju bee bugs and bumblebee bugs off in here, and all kind of, y'all think I'm playing. They trying to come in here and kick it with Sincere. You hear me? The insects and animals fucking with me. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it's like, yeah, he a cold dude, man. Most definitely alpha male leader and high value man. People talking about he broke. Like, that's stupid nonsense. Like, how he broke and he living in a penthouse suite, you know what I'm saying, with $150,000 cars and $200,000 cars, and he broke. Nah, man, that man was just very intelligent, man, and he knew where to move his money and how to move it, you know what I mean? So, shout out to Kevin Samuels again. But yeah, hey, if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to your boy Censor Me Today's channel. You know what I'm saying? We finna keep bringing that good content and news you can use, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna hurt to go ahead and hit that like, you know what I'm saying? Hit that like button, and then go ahead and make sure that you hit the notification bell so that you can go ahead and get these videos, so I can keep you updated, you feel me, what's going on here. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have new songs going on. We're gonna have some videos this summer, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna go shake the toot, you know what I'm saying? Climb some mountains in this bitch, you feel me? Jump in some lakes, some rivers, some dams, all that type of shit. So stay tuned, you feel me? Y'all have a blessed one.